And what this is, it's kind of a mental model for you. It's like a mantra for you. It's an algorithm for you, whatever you want to call that, that gives you that motivation. It gives you that friendly nudge and reminds you to keep a steady pace and a steady consistency, not constancy, but consistency to what you're dreaming of for your business and what your goals are in your life. Okay. So tell me what you think about this. I'm going to give you the staples of this, and then you can build onto it. My introduction I put, excuse me, guys, I'm getting over a little cold. So my voice is a little off. My introduction is, what is the connection between discipline and freedom? What are the disconnects between discipline and freedom? Discipline feels like prison, and freedom feels like prison. And discipline is very freeing, and freedom is very freeing. So they both have the same elements connected to them, depending on how you look at the picture. Is it an old witch or is it a young, gorgeous woman? How does your mental mindset look at that picture every day? Okay. And what is the path to true freedom? Hallelujah. Okay. It's not religious. It is a discipline. It's a ritual. It's a routine. As an actor, professional actors in every dressing room I ever worked in had rituals. They had routines to go by. They would never put their makeup on in a different way. They put it on in the same way for 8 shows a week. They warmed up with the same warm up for 30 minutes or 1 hour if it were a 3-hour show or more. What is the discipline? What is the ritual? What is the routine? And actually, actors, for those of you who don't know actors are very superstitious. They're incredibly superstitious people. That's part of their religion, is that or part of their OCD, I don't know. But if I don't do it the same way every time, something bad will happen. Something will go off. Something will go awry. I have found that to be true, actually. So we all develop our own rituals and routines that feel good, feel like real for us. It makes the job real. And when it's over, how do we continue those disciplines? How do we continue those rituals and routines until the next job as we're working through what we're working through? Okay, so that's my introduction right there. The second piece is the career piece. Okay, and that means your commitment to your schedule. I talk about that all the time, the time management aspect of it. And I still have, and you may be one of these people for good reason, I still have many talent that I work with who are non-committal to their own schedule. They will not commit to a schedule. It's not that they can't, they won't. They won't do it, because if they commit to it, then their brain says, well, you have to follow through on that. So I challenge you to commit to an actual schedule, a daily schedule every day, even if it's 1 hour a day, but that it becomes a ritual and a routine for you. Okay, for that. Okay. Meeting daily targets. These are our goalposts that we're setting up. In sales, it's your quotas. Meeting daily targets. What are your targets that you want to hit? And really setting those up every day, whether it's on your calendar or you're writing it down or there are mental notes involved. Are you actually setting up daily targets? Third, constant improvement. This is all under your career. Constant improvement, right? I've got commitment to schedule, meeting daily targets. I've got a constant improvement. Okay. That's something you really have to be looking for. And it's not theoretical, it's real. And you have to qualify it. You have to see it on paper. Get out your financial statements, look at your taxes, see the bills you're paying. Are you able to pay them easier? Look at your kids. Are you buying them a better quality outfit? I don't know. However you qualify more success, more wealth, more of that, you have to do it and you have to make it real for yourself. So constant improvement. It could be in training as well. It could be in education as well. But take a test. In other words, don't just take a workshop or do a seminar or learn a new routine and then not do something to qualify it. Otherwise you can lose it. It becomes amorphous. It starts floating in the air. Like did I do that? Was it real? Did it mean anything? What was that for? This and that. Okay. What that means for us who are making a living in the industry and doing what we love to do, it means, for instance, a receipt. Am I keeping a receipt for something? Yes, I am. I'm married to a controller. So yes, I am. If I take a workshop and it costs me $300, I'm going to write that off as an expense to my career because I want that money back. Right? And mom is going to get it back. But the only way I can get it back is to get enough work to have that kind of expense. So my point is, have something physical, have something real, have something that shows you the kind of improvement that you're doing. I think that's really important to do. Lastly, under career, what's your outcome? For instance, the freedom to publish something and create something, a book. Alina's working on a great book. Maybe she finished your book. What are you working on? What is the outcome? Right? That's really important for action-oriented people. A lot of us are action-oriented. Bill Gunnan and I have these wonderful discussions together because we're both action people. We're like, action unnecessary, action hero, right? That's us. Like, we need to get stuff done. We need to move through things. Thinking about it, talking about it, critically analyzing it is a great part of your process, but it's not the whole process. The execution of it to the ultimate outcome is the full process. Think of yourself as a manufacturing factory. You get the guys and gals in the conference room and they're writing on the board and they're, conferencing in people from Hong Kong and Hawaii and Wisconsin, making all the plans and then going through everything. And then you get the people who are creating the product. And then you get the people who are moving it out of there. And then you get the people who are driving it somewhere. And then you get the people who are stocking it and then buying it, right? So it's the whole thing of like, from beginning to end, from soup to nuts, like, what are you doing? What are you creating? What is the execution? And what is the ultimate outcome of that?